Hello, welcome to the wholesale section of All About Tea. My name is Andrew Gadsden, I'm the saviour of tea, and I'd like to introduce some of the services that we can offer to our wholesale customers. One inquiry we get very frequently is from people, possibly like yourself, who are in the process of setting up a new tea shop or cafe or trendy tea lounge. Now, this is something we deal with very, very frequently, and the service that we're able to offer you is that we can help you design your menu, help you plan the practicalities of what you need to go through the process of serving a cup of tea to a customer, which is more challenging than it may sound and needs to be thought through in detail. Having done so, we can then look at exactly what teas you're going to stock, how you're going to serve them. We can provide you with information that you can give out to your customers and which you can use for staff training. So really what we'll do is we'll be able to talk you through every step of the process, from the conception of the idea through to the planning, the execution, and then the aftercare, such as spot checks of the staff training should you require it. And obviously we'll supply the teas as well. We'll do so reliably, efficiently, at a good price, and we will be consistent. So that's the tea shops. That's something we deal with very, very frequently. Similar is what we might loosely call the greasy spoon cafe, the normal sort of cafe that serves cups of tea and bacon sandwiches. We'll supply tea for you as well. We've got some excellent catering ranges of tea bags, and we can certainly find something that's suitable for your requirements, whether that be just normal catering tea bags or something of better quality. Those will come to you in packs such as this. As you can see, it's a silver foil bag. It's heavy duty, it keeps really well even in a small kitchen which might be very warm in summer. They're heat sealed. This contains 1,000, and in this case our price is £10 for 1,000 tea bags, so that's a penny per bag. Obviously the prices vary, the better quality is more expensive, the more basic catering type qualities a little bit cheaper. We can also supply those tea bags to you in this size bag. That's 250. This is ideal if you want to introduce or experiment with a new speciality tea and you're not sure how it's going to go, or even if you just have a few customers who want a speciality tea, such as honeybush tea bags in this case. Some of the tea shops we might describe as traditional tea shops or upmarket type places. And we're very, very familiar with this particular market. Many of those customers will, in addition to the tea bags or loose leaf teas that they buy from us, also take some stock which they can sell retail. This is how our packaged teas come. I'll see if I can hold them up for you to see. They look extremely smart, they're very popular. They have what we might describe as an artisanal or handmade appearance. You see they've been hand sealed. For a number of our customers, we also produce labels with your name on, and if your quantities are slightly larger, we can produce, rather than simply modifying these labels, produce a bespoke label for you. I've got another little prop here as well. It's a tasting cup, and this is designed to make the point that we can introduce for you a bespoke house blend. This is something that also quite a lot of our customers do, and there's two levels of this. We can use one of our normal blends and perhaps just tweak it slightly, and then that can be your house blend. And a lot of cafes and restaurants, particularly at the upper end of the market, find it's desirable or even necessary to have their own house blend. We would particularly recommend this if you have a large range of teas, because many of your customers, perhaps as many as 80%, will come in, not know what they want, and simply say, we just want tea please. That's where your house blend comes in. Some people come to us with very, very specific requirements. Perhaps an Indian themed cafe which wants a special chai type tea. We can do that too. We'll talk about that. Quantities may be an issue, but usually if there's not too much work involved, our method is we do not charge for the blending task. We simply charge you for the tea that you buy of that blend. So there we are, that's covered the main types of catering customer. There's a few other areas which I'm only going to touch on very, very briefly, because really If you fall into this category, what we need to do is to have a direct conversation. Broadly, these are the larger scale customers. Private label packing, first of all. If you are a distributor to food service, if you're perhaps some sort of catalogue company that includes janitorial or catering items in your catalogue, we would be very, very pleased to talk to you if you wish to introduce a new own label tea. Acme International tea bags with your label packed in whatever you require, perhaps 440 times tea bags of 3.125 grams each, i.e. a standard 2-cup tea bag. We can do that. Our prices are probably going to surprise you. They're probably going to be more reasonable than you're paying at the moment, and you're going to get considerable advantages to the penetration of your brand, both in breadth and depth, if you can get into the tea market with your own label tea. So there's the private label packing. One other area which I would like to broadly touch on is food service supply to distributors and the like. I'll come back to this bag which I showed you earlier. Again, this is 1,000 tea bags. We designed these to compete with the big name catering tea bags that your customers are probably buying. There's some added value here. We can private label pack them for you with your own brand's name on them. Even if you think you're too small for that, we would like to talk to you about it, because I bet you're not too small. We can increase the quality, we can increase your margin, we can decrease the cost to your customer, and you're going to find you're going to get incremental sales and increased margin, and overall the category will be significantly more profitable, I would venture to guess. So there we are. That's all I'm going to say for now, because it's already gone on, I think, quite long enough. Please have a look at the menu. You're here on the wholesale page. There's a dedicated wholesale menu. On that you'll find more detailed information about each of those customer categories I've just mentioned, i.e. the smart tea lounge, the more traditional greasy spoon type cafe, the traditional tea shop, the private label packing, the own blend service that we can offer, and last but not least the distributors, particularly in the food service arena. So each of those has their own detailed page. You'll find those links in the wholesale menu, which you can see just above this clip. Also, if you look to the bottom of that menu, you will see our standard price lists. All of those you can open. There's a printable version available. If you wish us to email you a PDF of those, then of course we can do so, but it's all there. Have a look at our prices. If you're in large bulk, the distributors and private label packing that I mentioned earlier, we will talk about exactly what deal you're requiring, because it's likely that you will require a bespoke blend with bespoke packaging. So in that case, the listed prices won't apply. Please phone up. The phone number is all over the site. Speak to me directly, Andrew Gadsden, if you have any questions at all, and of course email us. I do look forward to speaking to you, and any questions, just get in touch. Thank you.